Hello world, Cozzy here with this week's roundup of Geek movie news. Starting off this week with Robocop. Now over the last couple of months I've been talking about this reboot of the Robocop franchise, and Jose Padilla, the director of this movie, has come out and been talking a little bit about the satirical edge of the original, how this new movie is going to try and keep that satirical edge. Now just to give you some quotes from the article in the Telegraph, he said that kind of social aggressive satire I haven't seen done well in movies lately. It's almost like the politics and violence in the world is asking for this. Someone please make some satire now. So we're going to keep that edge. For me, this is a fantastic piece of news. I loved the first two Robocop movies in particular. The first is fantastic. Once the franchise lost that satirical edge and tried to go down the traditional sort of heroic route with the third movie in particular and the TV series, the TV movies, it basically went to shit. So yeah, keep the satirical edge, make this faithful to the original reboot, or if the rumours are right, maybe even linking it into the original, and I'll be sold on it, despite the fact, as most of you know, I'm not a big fan of remakes or reboots. Simon Pegg has been talking this week about any possibility of him appearing in Columbia Pictures' adaptation of comic book The Boys. Now, the character he would be playing, if he does take up a role in this movie, is Wee Huey. For those of you who don't know, the character actual look in the comic book was based on Simon Pegg. And Garth Ennis, the comic book writer, has always said if a movie to be made, then Pegg should be signed on to play the character. Why do you think Pegg might have a problem with this? Well, he told MTV News that he thinks he might be getting too old to play Wee Huey in any adaptation of The Boys. This, for me, is crazy. I mean, basically, the movie has a director locked in. They are doing a rewrite on the script, and if they are ready to go at some point in the next 12 months, they should do everything in their power to get Simon Pegg in this movie. He is Wee Huey. It's that simple. Columbia Pictures, if you are watching this, as a fan of The Boys, I want to see it. Most fans will want to see it, and he's a great actor. So people who don't even know about the comic book will be glad that you get Simon Pegg involved. Finally this week, some news about Dan Aykroyd coming back to the big screen. Now, over the last couple of years, he's been taking up mainly voice acting roles and some roles behind the camera itself. But he's been offered a part in comedy movie Dogfight. For those of you who haven't heard about this movie, it is, as I say, a comedy movie based on two politicians who are fighting it out to become president. The two main roles are going to be played by Will Ferrell, as I've stated recently, my favourite comedy actor of all time, and Zach Galifianakis. So, two big names in the world of Hollywood comedy there, and adding Dan Aykroyd to the mix is fantastic. This might be one of those projects that sneaks up on you, but could have a huge box office potential. Okay guys, that's all for this week. A very short week, probably due to the Christmas and New Year holiday when it comes to movie news. If you liked this video, as always, you click down there, there's the like button, you let me know that you like it. Favourite, share it with all your friends, comment, because the comment boxes are below. Down in the below box there, the description box, you can click open and there's a link to my Facebook and also to my Twitter. Find out what's going on in the world of this channel, me, and Geek Movie News. If you missed last week's video, there's a link just there, so you can click on that, pop out and see that. Get all caught up. Maybe I didn't have a chance over Christmas. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and until next week, au revoir.